Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. So, we've done a few sessions at this point of trying to read our opponents, and one thing that's come up several times is that I have not been using down forward 1 in my neutral. And Peter's brought it up, other viewers have brought it up, they've even brought up when I do decide to use it, I just win immediately. And so, I need to revisit for myself, why am I not using this move? So I'm going to talk through a couple of the, we're just going to recap a little bit some of the properties of down forward 1, why it's good, or why it should be good, and then why are we not using it. And then how we're going to find a way to use it as part of our neutral. So for starters, down forward 1 is a pretty good string, right? It's a fully hit confirmable string with lots of delays. So you can confirm it like this. It's a little bit harder to confirm off of a single down forward 1, but you can pretty easily, with practice, confirm off of 2 like this. That's enough time to figure out that you're going to be able to confirm it. It is +1 on hit and only -5 on block for the first down forward 1. And it tracks to Bryan's weak side. So that's a big deal, is that in general, when your opponents are, for example, sidestepping to the right, it'll catch them. When, just like down 2 does, normally though, for example, if I do jet upper, forward 3, there are a lot of these things that'll go around, but these will catch it, right? It's interesting that he's not even he's barely sidestepping. You see this? And it's still catching, right? You can even do that in plus Ryan. So, because of that, it's a very good move. But the reason I think that I don't use it is quite straightforward. I don't feel like I have enough reward on the end of it, so I don't know how to use it in my pressure. What I mean by this is that we've gotten pretty comfortable with down 2 and down forward 2 because those moves have a counter hit at the end. If you get counter hit by this move, bad things happen, right? However, the reward for getting this is 34 damage. That's, if you think about it in terms of hatchet kicks, that's 1.5 hatchet kicks, right? So you get 1.5 hatchet kicks for guessing right, and you're only +1, right? So it's there's not really you've gotten the equivalent of landing a blocked jab. So because of that, in my mind, I'm I don't know when to use this move. However, the reason this move, I think, should be better than, should have a leg up on the other moves is because the mental frames around the move are ridiculous. So what I mean by that is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 situations where you're going to decide if you're going to mash or block, right? In all of these. In the first one, it's mash or block. In the second one, it's punish or block, or maybe mash, right? And then, so because of that, your opponent, there's so many layers to how you can delay and vary this move that it becomes very hard for your opponents to figure out how to defend against it. And I think that's sort of the draw of this move, is that now when you have that much level of frame confusion, now all of a sudden you can start doing the weird stuff where you can do single down forward 1, you're -5 into a forward 3, which makes no sense on paper, right? It makes no sense on paper, but just works against people because there's so much of this oh shoot, it's over. I can now, if you've been doing this, and then all of a sudden you do this into a forward 3, that's very powerful. So I think, for that reason, when we jump into match today, I think I'm going to try and give myself the goal of use it 1 to 2 times, as in 1 to 2 instances per round. And I'm going to try and do it every round as much as I can. And the goal is not to get something huge out of it. The goal is just to see what are they liking to do, right? And then from there, not really necessarily, being okay with losing your turn at the end of it, right? That's okay. But then eventually you can get to these situations where you can make something big happen with it. And I think that's the idea, is building that hesitation for our opponent Because the idea is that if they're going to block here, we are -10, but I can do this, right? Like, even here, even though we're -4, I can still do this because they might be blocking, right? Because they think there's more coming. So that's the idea. We'll see if it works out. I think we just have to trust that the move is good, and I don't need to prove that the move is good. I just need to prove it to myself and realize why it's good. Like, realize why it's good rather than prove why it's good, if that makes any sense. Man, I should have started matchmaking earlier. Okay. Ooh, no connection. Also, hopefully, I'll turn off my Wi-Fi. Hopefully that, hopefully I'm on Ethernet. And one of the drills that I should be doing here is practicing neutral with this move. Like, for example, down 4, you're not going to be able to down forward 1 from here, but you could just like dash in and do one. Or, for example, you could do down back 3 into a cancel of this. Like, for example, if you're doing 2 of these, maybe you can do this into this, right? Just to see what they do. Other situations, maybe like, I think those are the main ones I'm thinking of, like just leveraging with our pokes. So we'll see. All right, we got a Steve. Steve is pretty hard to deal with. Lots of down 4s and down back 3s help some. No, I just got clipped. That sucks. We pressed after a down 4. But not that time. Waits a little bit for that back one. See that? Okay. Nice. They did not go for a low there. Interesting. Nice. I'm a little bit surprised at that whiff. That's crazy. Oh, that's plus? Okay. Remember to use down for 1. Dang, I went for Power Brush for no reason. I was just watching Incog before this. I thought, man, that seems like a good move. Okay. He's backing up there. Nice. 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 And they went for a sway there, but probably because of the wall is my guess. But you notice that they're not actually trying to press there. Okay. What do you do here? Goes for that. Nice. Interesting that they like sidewalk so aggressively there. Nice. Good staggers on stuff. Also, we know we're going to lose God today, and that's alright. We're going to lose God of Destruction, but that is in the name of learning. can't down for one there. That's plus, right? Okay, so if he does that double flicker, we gotta, I guess, duck the jabs if we're gonna do anything. I tried. Alright, punch berry, that's fine. Sure. Cool. Wow, they kicked there. Whoops. Nice. Nice. But one thing is that, like, with all this kind of staggered pressure, nice. They're sidewalking after my 4-3 there. Is that +2? Like, also plus, I mean? Oh, that missed? Dang, that's crazy. Thought I'd catch a side sway or something. Nice. Ducking. No! Nice, we got it. But one thing you'll notice, like, I'm trying really hard to just, like, kind of confidently and calmly walk into this Steve space, right? The Steve is trying to bait us. And by kind of having the mindset of I'm only trying to down forward one here, it kind of helps me. He pressed after that one. That's weird. Oh, I finally ducked. You got me ducking. Nice. Sure. Not bad. You can tell that they're getting a little more aggressive now. They're just like, all right, I'm going to get in your face. Nice. I'm not using my down forward once. I need to. Nice. Sure. Nice punish. I pressed 2. I don't actually know the break there. nice. Yeah, his aura is pretty scary, and it's a hard matchup, but I think that the down forward ones actually gave us way more traction than any of our big moves. One of the interesting things I noticed was that the down forward ones were the only things that were actually like landing for the most part. I think the other thing I could have done more of is actually more down 2-3. I think that's just a really tricky move that gets a lot of people. But you can kind of see that the down forward ones are not what's kind of giving me issues there, I don't think. So maybe we'll just keep trying to. And good to see you, Rox. Good to see you. I will say the movement of it is a little bit, like, scary to me. It feels stiff, so we need to, like, make that less stiff. I got a Mishima player. Same idea. Just, like, kind of being not super thrown off by things, right? Like, we'll just block here. Goes for low, that's fine. What do you do? Presses, kind of. Good push. See, they're pressing. Interesting the way that they play. They just kind of run away. Oh no! Oh no! Sure. They're very, weirdly enough, they have this, like, very aggressive streaks. But it's just like, I'm gonna run away. Oh, wow. Only running. Like that. Nice. Their side step blocks are really good. We have to do a couple more down fours there. They do love to press after that down four. They hate that. Alright. Napalm, yes, I'm on an arcade stick. Nope. Good fake there. I need to stop sidestepping to the left there. Oh, but then he goes for that. That's crazy. He's gonna do this. Nice. Whew. Yeah, Napalm, I'm on a Combat Dragon and it's modified with the bat top golden lever. So see, we somehow won that. And it's probably just because, like, we're playing slowly. Look at that. We're doing a single down forward one into a low because they're like respecting it so much. And now they're just like running back, and then we're catching them with this down four, right? It's fine. Nice. Good step there. Nice. But yeah, their default is just run backwards, right? And we just need to remember that that's their default, is just to run backwards. And we're just going to keep going in. Sure. Got him. Nice. But see how we're, thank you, Napalm. See how we're, like, just kind of baiting them with our moves. Like, make them think about it. Now they're just ducking. And they're pressing after this, right? So we're gonna do this. Nice stuff. And now they're playing very aggressively. Nice, and we win. But these down forward ones, it's like, I think the thing about down forward one that throws me off, right? The thing about down forward one that's throwing me off is that the down forward one doesn't give me by itself the big opportunities that I'm looking for. It just creates the room that I need to use my other moves. I think that's sort of what I think is going on here. Yeah, Napalm, of course. I'll always take tips.
Get ready for the next battle.
Try to whiff punish a bit better. That's a good point. Just do a 1-4 or something. That's a good point. Alright, they're here. Good block. Okay, nice. You can already tell that this person kind of wants to press, right? Oh, I stopped attacking, but I accidentally got clipped by that anyway. But that's the idea, right? We're okay with, like, kind of just doing whatever. Alright, there's the third hit. I don't know that. That's okay. Sure. Sure. This person's blocks are crazy. I think that was launch. That's okay. Sure. You'll notice that they're kind of waiting for us to come in, right? That's crazy. I'm dead. I'm not dead? Oh, he went for a mid. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn around. Clive is hard, but that's okay. For me. Wait, that's launch. I didn't, oops. I need to hold block a little bit more. Yeah, that, power crush is definitely launch for us. This is a long Rage Art. What the heck? Went for a mid again. I kept thinking there was a low, but no reason to go for the low if I'm going to duck. Man, there's a lot going on with Clive, but that's okay. I think one of the things is that we can just consider, like, they are standing there waiting for us to come in, right? So we just need to be a little bit more cognizant of that and kind of remind ourselves, like, we are not playing with as full of a deck if we are going to choose to go for down 4-1. Like, our upside is not as high as this Clive's, if that's the case. So then with that mindset, it kind of develops a certain level of caution. I think that'll, like, pay off for us. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. I get the feeling we're not going to get another chance, though. Yeah. Had a feeling. I have no idea if that's my end or just like a server thing. But yeah, Napalm, that's good. That's good advice. I do need to. I can whiff punish. Oh, jeez, it's like totally not working. We're gonna try one more time and we'll restart otherwise. I can whiff punish when I'm looking for it, but I can't whiff punish very well just off of, like, what do you call it? Just like pure instinct, or just like, oh dang, like it happened and I just do it without thinking. I have to think about it, but yeah, that's good advice. All right, we're gonna have to restart. I think that's unfortunate. It's okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That means I don't know what that was about. I think that though there's probably some kind of a bug. Isn't really the word that I would use for it, but like there is a quirk with the way that this game loses a connection. Like if the game times out, it just like completely loses its connection to the server, which is kind of weird. I don't really understand that, but you know, it's whatever. I am not a networking expert. And then I get a friend request from Alt F Enjoyer immediately after. That's pretty funny. Whoever that is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Cool.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, we got a Kazuya. That means you typically don't want to play super far away. So we're going to block, but we're not going to back up. Let's try and stay in his face, right? Does nothing there. sidesteps to the other side. You see that? We didn't win the rest of the exchange, but that's okay. What the hell? This person is a flash punch enjoyer. Oh no! Ha! Nice. But yeah, this person's already, we can already tell that they press pretty aggressively, right? Whoa! Alright, we have to slow down a little bit. Whoops. I'm gonna get my heat going. Ooh, I don't know if this actually kills. It's gotta kill, right?
Congrats on God Dunno if I said it already.
Hey, thank you so much, Mello. We'll see if I can keep it today. This Kazuya is... One thing is that they're doing Demon Paw, which is -8, into a move every time. Where is it? Watch this. Oh, it got me. Dang it. Let's see, they press again. Good sidestep. Oh, that was so dumb. Notice they're still pressing there too. And we're just kind of using these pokes. We're just like working our way and we're not exposing ourselves too much. It's kind of just working. It's a little bit scrambly, but that's okay. Oh, nice. What? I like it. Sure. That's actually really creative because they're plus, and then they go for this like super delayed thing. That's something that we've been trying to learn to do. Oh, now I'm just playing bad. Now I'm just playing bad. Nice. Whoa! And I just walked into it. No, thank you. Okay, nice. Uh-oh. Nice. They got us. And that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. Let's try and figure out how to get these downward ones into this. Like, granted, they're mashing so much, so I think the solution is just fewer buttons. At least I did that. Okay. Good. Sure. I feel like we're just playing my turn, your turn. How do I break through this? Nice. How do I break through this? Because I do 1-2-1, he presses something. I do 1-2-1, he presses something. Or I do something, he presses something. How do we break that? With... I think so. I mean, yeah. I think it's not completing strings. I think it's like doing moves that whip punish like that. But that's crazy that that hit me. I think it's because I did my 4-4-1 too fast. Whoops. We'll take it. Alright. I don't know. I feel like what happened was that I started slowing down and using 3+4 to just like get the follow-up. Maybe that delay is what was helping, I feel like. Again, we're not really able to use these down forward ones, and I don't know if that's like, if that's my fault, you know? And I'm jabbing a lot. Side steps there, you see? Sure. Okay. Nice. Oh no! Could have done a better combo there. Lock him down. Oh no! Could have been worse. This is all fine. I'm not really worried about this. Oh, could have been worse. I'm just gonna do this and block. Oh, that's punishable. Wait, that hit me? No! I'm dead! Oh, what did that hit? That must have hit, like, my backdash cancel. That's crazy. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose! Oh, wow. I did down 4-2 and that beat me. I must have been slow. Oh, because he sidestepped, and I tried to go forward. I'm not worried about that. Nice. Nice stuff. I win these, well, not this time, but that's okay. That's alright. We are learning, we're still learning how to do this down forward one. Like, the down forward one, it's like, there's never anything, like, wrong with it, right? It's just... There's nothing wrong with the move. I'm just afraid to use it. I think it's like, you know, you have a plate of food and you just like have to get the tastiest one, even though you're like, you know, you just don't want to grab this one because this is boring. I guess. I need more moments that just go like, oh wow, that's what I can do with that move. I need that wow moment. People can backdash it too easily, but I think it's like back one. You just have to like, we have to use it more like, what are you doing with the move, right? What are you doing against it? And not worrying as much about, like, don't think of it like, oh, here's all the weaknesses of the move. Think of what are they actually doing against this move? Because here's the 8 things that can come out of it, right? She blocked there. Gotta go that way. Okay. Oh man, I thought I had a back turn. I did not. Got him. Nice. Let's do one and see what happens. Whoops. Press the wrong button. That's fine. Good punish. One. What do you do? Nothing. Actually, waits a little bit and presses. You see that? Oh, she pressed again. Never mind. So they're not respecting it, right? Which means I need to start finishing it. Lily feels bad sometimes. Okay. Sidestep. Lily can feel pretty bad because her step is so good that she can step around a lot of things. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Without heat. What? Wow. That step, though. What? Unreal. I think they're pretty good though. I think to be fair, this person has really good movement already. But yeah, that's rough. They're also making hard reads on when I go for stuff. She goes for it again. She's going for a lot of these on plus frame sidestep hop kicks. I was holding. I don't think I can parry that though. Dang. Good punish. Too bad. Wow. Pressing still, sure. Should hop kicks be launch punishable? No, because they're minus 13. Almost always. Oh no, that was my punish, damn it. Notice how she went for that though, after a single down for one. That was our sign that something was working, right? Oh man, I got nervous and I didn't do the right punish. Oh my gosh, I suck. No, because they're minus 13. Yeah, maybe what I'm trying to say is because minus 13 is enough. Okay. What the heck? I have to use that 4-4-1, don't I? Sure. Oh, that clipped me. So much damage. I think I'm alive here, but we'll see. A lot of the game is that, Moyashi, though. Oh, nice. Sure. Sure. Alright. Interestingly enough, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Interestingly enough, you see how that down forward 1 elicited a Matterhorn from Lily. Granted, I didn't really punish it much, but notice how a Matterhorn came out of the Lily, right? That is... That's a sign of something. That's a sign of something. Like, we're just kind of pissing people off right now with this move, but pissing people off is fine. And I think just kind of recognizing what are the limits of this down forward 1 and just using it a lot, but safely, not in like a genuine way. It's fine. We'll live. Alright. I just used 1. How about 1 here? Oops. I need to get a little bit better at running up and doing it. But that's fine. We'll get there. I need to start doing that in the loading room. Is I need to start dashing up and doing a down forward 1. Nice. Sure. Pretty reasonable. Notice that they are pretty pressy. Nice. But one thing is that down forward 1 is not a defensive move. So if I'm playing defense against a crazy player like this, then I can use my defensive moves. That's fine. Oh my gosh. I don't usually see that happen. I'm gonna grab a clip of that. Actually, no, it's too late. I can't clip it. Okay, I'm gonna back up now. Sure. I forget he has that. That's scary as hell. Ha! Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, we got that clip at least. That's pretty hilarious. Oops, not good enough. We'll block. He's trying to get away from the wall. I don't want to let him, which is kind of the point of these moves. And he's pressing, so we're starting to like kind of do the setups, right? Yeah, we got him with the crazy shit. Sure. So that tracks sidestep right. That tracks sidestep right. Dang. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I thought I max ranged it. Yeah, I've been sidestepping right because I'm thinking specifically about Demon Paw, which is sidestep right. Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna do a single one. Sure. Oh, nice. Oh no! Yeah, Mello, you can, I think most of his tech is sidestep left, actually. Here he comes, okay. Whoa! Well, this is regular Jim. He doesn't have that, so we're okay. I'm gonna do this and just block. Go for this. Uh-oh. I'll block. That was disgusting. Just let him do whatever he wants to do here. Notice how I'm just kind of like taking my time here? He did get me there. Ultra Singer, thanks so much for the follow. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, nice. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Hell sweep. What the? Oh man, we suck. We suck. Oh man, I suck so bad. Oh man. Okay, so he's actually going for a frame trap every time. That's fine. That's good. Good stuff. I'm getting crazy. That 1-2 jab was my failed rage art, Mello. That was my failed rage art. Okay. Nice. Notice how they're getting kind of in our face. They're pressing a lot, right? I think they're feeling it now. Ooh. Nice. Huh. What? I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's so great. I could have used down forward 1 there. Alright, see? I'm scared, but I used the down forward 1 and it worked. Okay, we'll remember that. Nice duck. Woo! This is crazy. But notice I'm using these down forward 1s to develop fear. This is fine. This is all fine. That was crazy. Nice. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to do the freaking rate. I thought he was going to hell sweeping there. Got me. Oh, I can't step left either against that. Not if he wave dashes. Nice stuff. Good stuff. This was really interesting, right? Like, I think that... You're gonna cry? This is really, really interesting. But I think that, interestingly enough, down forward 1 is helping. And then I'm like, oh dang, I'm really close. I need to use something else. But honestly, I can just go back to this. Like, this is a hole. This is a hole in a lot of people's defense. And I'm just not realizing it. Don't cry, Mello. This is... You gotta break things to rebuild it. Is that Sakura? That's a good Sakura. Alright, we'll just throw down 4 in here. She ducked again. Alright. They're just pressing. Mello, that was probably because of the realign from the wave dash, is my guess. Nice. Good punish. I mean, that's why Mishimas are good, right? They are, quote, steppable, but you have to step them really well. Alright. Bryan rounds abound. People getting up normally. Oh, they're pressing now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, they panicked. That was some panic right there. Nice. They really like that move. Live or die. I'm just gonna block here. I'm gonna jab. That's all fine. Oh, I think I got tricked. I got tricked! Nice! Go for this throw. Go for this. Back up a bit. Okay. Good mix there. Notice that they're kind of just doing whatever. Like, what I mean... Oh, nice. What I mean is, like, they're sitting there and... Like, I did down 2 into down for 1. They just blocked, right? And so because of that, so we just kind of, like... Just get more greedy with our moves. All of a sudden, they're just like, I don't know when the low is coming. So interesting. I don't know. Like, that's like... Obviously, this person was not just losing to down 4-1, but that's like a really interesting game. Also, hopefully you can see that we've learned how to play differently. Like, just because we lost God of Destruction doesn't mean that we can't get back, right? If we can get there once, we can get there again, playing the same way. Well, the Ling, I think, there is definitely there is a sign of someone that just starts doing this, right? And it's not even rage. That's just like your brain just, at some point, just goes, I don't know anymore. And then you just like, your brain just shuts down. And I've been in that situation, I've been on the receiving end of it too, and I try to call it out, where I'm just like, I'm lost, right? That's usually what I say. And you'll see me basically just doing this, because I don't know what to do. And I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna die just doing this, right? And then you do. So it's like, you're trying to build hesitation from your opponent. I think that's maybe that's like the goal, and I think down for 1 really helps you build that hesitation against opponents that like to block. Maybe that's what it is, right? The Bryan gym's been going okay. We're ready to move on to Kazuya now. That was a bit crazy of me. Sure. Oh, punishable. Just gonna block there. Sure. Notice they're just doing a dick tap in the open there, because I think they're just afraid, right? Wow. I don't even think that... Yeah, I think if that happens, I don't think that tornadoes anymore. See them kind of hesitating here? That's fine. Like, if we get a little too greedy, that'll happen, but that's fine. Yeah, I had a feeling. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when. It's good of them to lead with some mids first. Oh, nice throw. Nice stuff. They really like those plus frames. Nice sidestep there. What are this person's defense? That's crazy. Ooh, okay. Nice. Alright, I'm starting to kind of get a feel for these things. I can see, like, kind of jabs into lows. Oh, wow, they're crazy. We might lose. Let's see. That's good. Woo! They are so stubborn with that. Why did I do that? Oh, nice. Their defense got crazy at the end there. It is crazy when people just stand there and then they just start, like, blocking your shit. But thanks, Mello. We're learning. Look at this. I think we still have it. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to use these down forward ones a bit more. Sure. Sure. We're fine. Wow! Wow! That was a really sick step. But notice how these down forward ones are like, that's what's slowing them down, right? Making them think. Here's a 50-50. That's fine. Good step, though. Oh, I deduct a little bit too slow. He likes to do 1-1 into a low. That was lucky. Sure. Here's this hell sweep. Nope. Nice low parry. He finally did it. He finally stopped it. I could have waited, probably. I thought he would press or something. I really want to press after that, but I don't know if there's any point to it. This person's blocks are actually kind of insane. And I saw you do that low parry last time, so I waited, right? Saw them do a little bit of a hesitate, and then we got them with the back one. Like, the whole point of this is we're just trying to break open their defense, right? We are using these down forward ones, making them think, right? Whoa, that beat my jab. What the heck? Nice, you see that? And we're just kind of like opening up our timing a little bit to catch their attempts to deal with our lows, right? Okay. Nice. Unfortunately, that's minus 14. Okay. Then we'll just do a down for one, down for one. Nope, they're pressing. Wow. And we'll just do that down, that low. If they don't charge it, Mellow. Charging it's safe, maybe even plus. This is fine. I'm gonna let him do the Hell Sweep round. I want to see how many times he'll do it. Woo! I like that. He actually beat my 3+4 trying to stop him coming in. Watch this. Yeah. Just right when they start to press a little bit more, we're able to push. So these down for ones are... It's actually very, 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 very strange. It's like... I'm going to date myself. There's like an older anime called Hajime no Ippo, or manga really. And there's this character, I think his name is Mashida. And it's a boxing anime. And Mashida was an interesting character. I think that was his name. Maybe it was a different guy. He was like a psycho guy that like loved to eat like practically raw steaks. Thank you so much, Mello. And he would essentially Mashima. Was it Mashima that did it? Either way, the one that not with the flicker stance. He was the one that was trying to beat Ippo's Dempsey roll by like counterpunching it a bunch of times. And he was challenging him when he was the champion. And basically, he kind of had this idea of like, you know, I need to be patient. Not yet, not yet. Now I can beat him up. The kind of idea where he was like slowly like kind of working him towards this mental state where he could just beat the crap out of him. And I think down forward one is basically that. Like you're like, I can't attack yet. We're just feeling you out, right? See, that was a not yet situation. Oh, that's launch. Oh, what? Down 4 would have won. That's crazy. She did that at distance. If I just done nothing. Okay. Sure. Wow, that got me. Just got me moving. Nice. Miata, maybe? He was the one that had, like, really flat eyes and was, like, a serial killer, really. Like, literally. Damn, that's a hard move to, It's Nina. I don't know her very well, but it's fine. Just gonna block. Just sitting here blocking, kind of watching. Okay, could be worse. Could be way worse. That got me sidestepping to the right? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's Mashiba. Okay. I knew it was Mashiba because he's mashing. She ducked there. What? They're going the levels faster than me. Nice stuff. Crazy. Oh, something's up. If we only lost 300 for that, something's up. Okay, I'm gonna approach it with a little bit more, okay, I don't know. Notice how I'm just kind of taking my time. Interesting is after the press that they, it's after it hits that they press. And they don't tend to duck, so we're gonna get that. Oh, is that really? Oh, maybe that's why then. Alright, I'm gonna do one into this. Wow, I didn't get the punish right. I was trying to do 4-4-1 to launch that. Too bad. We'll just do this. Just get it out of the way. What? Oh man, she beat it. Okay. That's crazy. This person's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, that realigns too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We have to remember that we can finish our strings here. And they're dead. At least we get more for... No, I guess we don't necessarily get more for winning. That's funny. But notice how we're kind of just... The down for ones are not... They are there for us to actually catch timing. I think that's what I'm starting to realize. The down for ones are here to help me win otherwise. Okay? They are so aggressive, and I am missing punishes. I know I'm missing punishes. Some of these are launch punishable, and it's okay. Okay, I did 1-2-4 there. That was probably not the right thing. Oops, didn't get there, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't break it. Nice. I've been first round jabbing constantly and it's been working. We are mashing, but that's okay. Okay, I'll go for this. Sure. A little less damage because I orbitaled there. Nice punish. I thought she was coming in. Nice stuff. Oh wow, that has 2 hits. Oh man, I didn't launch it again. That's okay. That's crazy. I can't sidestep around that when she does that. That's crazy. Ah! Wow, she's crazy. They're crazy. I know, Shin Joker, I am garbage. Oh, that one. Oh, that 3+4 chop. That heat engager is -14. That's crazy. Okay. I was wondering about that. I was thinking like, oh, there's a high. Maybe I have to duck it, but I don't want to play that game. Akilu, thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you, Shin. And yeah, man, my down back 3+4 punishes don't exist. I only know that they're punishable from when I saw, what's his name? One of the West Coast Mishima and Bryan players that also just recently just plays a bunch of gacha games. But yeah, I saw him do it against someone when he was ranking up for the first time. And I was like, oh dang, okay, now I know. Block punishment is hard. Good to see you, Rufus. I've been okay though. Work has been crazy. I am sleep deprived, but had a nice breakthrough in my neutral thanks to some coaching from Tone. Yeah, just overall pretty good. What do you do here? Side sets. See that? We're immediately seeing what their habits are here. But they don't mash. That was probably the craziest mash I've done. I know we were like super minus there. Sure. Thank you so much for the sub, Shin. See, we're just blocking. That's fine. Look at this. He wants to press so bad. He wants to press so bad. Who needs block punishment when you have neutral? What the hell? Wow, his fights. Aren't you glad we laughed Law? Jeez. Sure, this is all fine. Oh, I didn't break fast enough. So one break. Alright, you got me. You got me. I went for the punish the first time. Oh, you can duck that? I actually did not know that. Just gonna go for back 4. I think I saw them do something greedy here. Like, either way. Hell yeah, enjoy your taunt emotes. We're using these down forward ones. We're not afraid to use it. Oops. He's just going crazy on us. But yeah, just use more down forward ones. That's you're blocking, I'm going to press down forward 1. It's we're just going to use it like a regular down forward 1. This is, it's really interesting because I find myself getting easily overwhelmed in neutral because I'm trying to down forward 1 so much. Just backs up into that again. That's fine. Oh, wow. See that range? He's crazy. Wait, that's my 12. That's my 12. Maybe 13. Unreal. Thank you so much, Gnome. Okay, that's fine. The messed up Requiem, not Requiem. Quarter circle back one strikes again. I was gonna say, you gonna finish it? Oh my gosh. Good thing Peter's not here to get mad at me for that. Oh, that got me. Yeah, I think it used to be. Nice. Pretty decent pokes there. Cool. He's done that how many times now? What am I doing? I'm playing bad. That's okay. We need to calm down a little bit. I am getting thrown off by my frames issues. That was cool. That was cool. We can, a lot of these we can just down 4-2-1 to option select it. And I think we should start doing it because they're trying to catch us. Okay. Good duck. Oh no! I'm not breaking this very well. Nice. That's probably for the best, Shin Joker. Wow. Wow, he beat it. Okay. We're gonna die. What do I do here? Do I do this? It doesn't work. Good patience from him. I actually thought he was gonna do something. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Instead of taunt Oki, just low parry. I mean, we could just ground Oki them at that point. I haven't thrown him much. Sure. Man, I am not breaking these throws. I know it's a one break, but I'm just slow right now. Too much going on. Sure. There it is. I haven't been paying too much attention to the down back threes, but it's not bad. Good duck there. Okay. If they want to watch the stream, that's fine. Oh no! That's crazy. I'm gonna block. I honestly think it's just like a variation between the two. Man, I am so slow on that break. There's that at least. I should have done something about that a long time ago. But at least we got it this time. Good games.
Get ready for the next battle.
But you can tell that these down forward ones are not hurting me. And now just finding that balance of, you know, feeling them out, getting their timings, knowing what they like. But yeah, like, you know, maybe, I think with down forward one, it's just like, we need to realize this is just a, what type of player are you check? Because there's so many ways. There are so many ways that you can approach down forward one on the defense that it tells a lot about a player what they do the first time you let that rip, right?
Round one. Fight.
Just backs up there. You see that? Sidestep right seems pretty good. I like that. That was a little bit lucky. I know that I need to 4-3 when in doubt against this character to beat the stance. But knowing when is hard. Alright, we'll just take some. What the? This guy is a nut. They are a nut. I don't think they'll do it again, but maybe they are the type to do it again. I have no idea. That is a decision. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna block here. What type of player are you? Oh, nice. Man, this person is crazy. Oh, I suck. Nice rage art. Man. The longest freaking rage art, too. The armor out of stance is -14, but he did three hits with it. And I was a little bit thrown by it. I went for the jet upper. Heck. That one is not. Nope. Dodger, good to see you. Oh, I didn't break it. Oops. This person is crazy. I don't understand. Like, they are actually kind of crazy. Huh. That is wild. Granted, I think that I am in desperate need of some where does the 4-3 go against this offense, but I think that's okay. That's like not what I'm worried about right now. The one thing is that they are backdashing a lot, right? They're trying to get out of Bryan's range. They're uncomfortable. We can stay in their range. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, that tracks a lot. Sure. Sure. Wow. Yeah, Dodger, I'm trying to stay close. I am having a hard time getting the traction I need. We'll use this time to actually throw some down forward ones in, if I can. I cannot get the right read on this person. I cannot get the right read on this person. Nice. Okay. I'm still trying to fit these down forward ones in. What the hell? Nice. Nice. Yeah, they're. I think they probably very quickly figured out we're just doing a single down forward one, maybe. I don't know. I think that would have been a good time for us to maybe figure out how to do like a delayed down forward one, maybe. Like one, like two of them, but like just two. It's an interesting question.
Get ready for the next battle.
Whoa, this is a rank difference. Alright, we got a gen. Again, I don't like to play super far away from this. I want to play at my ideal range. But I'll block. What do you do here? Nothing. What if... Sure. Nice stuff. Heat drop that. Oh, nice. Okay. You can kind of tell that they're just blocking and then they're going to go really ham at some point. That was not what I meant, but we'll take it. Dang it. We're getting there. What? They just got me walking. Oh, man. Not even walking. I was just standing there. I need to remember to hold back a little bit more. That's like maybe a different thing I need to do more of. We'll just mash that down 4 out. He's starting to go to the weak side for machine guns. Side step left. So because of that, we can maybe start looking into doing like a jet up or something. There it is. Nice. Yeah, Dodger, sometimes, yeah, I get a little bit too comfortable with, like, let's see what happens, and I forget I need to hold back. I don't hold back because I don't want to give ground, right? I don't want to walk back. But remembering that, oh, I could just get hit here is a rough lesson to be learning. Still doing it. Falling for it again. Oh, sick. They're not getting up normally. I'm just going to go for this. Oh, never mind. Wow, that was lucky. Sure. Woo! That is a real punish, right? He's still doing it. The going to the left, so we can keep jet upping in more places, I think, just to get that maximum punish. There it is. Nice. Got him. Okay. Down 4-1 is pretty good. I'm realizing that down 4-1 is pretty good. It's really good on our offense. It keeps our offense going. We already know kind of how to play against most players when we're on the defense. So I haven't been as worried about that. But yeah, the things you can kind of like establish by just doing a down 4-1 and looking at the screen are, and it could just be like the mindset of the move too. Is like you're in this move, you're using this move to scout. This move is always a reaction check. Exactly, Dodger. Like you can kind of like get a vibe for like what are they choosing to do and not do there. Sure, that's fine. Let's do one. Ducks. Whoa! Nice counter hit. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, I pressed there. I pressed there. That's what I get. That's like minus, like, that's like plus 17 or something for him. That one. Nice stuff. DSS pressure. I can step right there, though. I need to remember to step right. Ooh. They still duck a lot. Wow, that was cool. That was really cool. He did 1-1, and then he did the other one. So let's see what we can do about that. Nice. trying to find my window to sidestep right against this character. That's fine. Nice. Got me. That's alright. Yeah, exactly, Dodger. The DSS stance is relatively weak to sidestep right. Nice. We have to block a little bit. Because I'm mashing to get my momentum back. He did it again. Is this the same law? Nice throw. Maybe? Very crazy. Nice. Sure. Nice. You can tell that they're trying to, like, get us to freeze up a little bit. They're trying to get... Sure. Nice. They're pretty, they're more patient than I'm giving them credit for. Wow. Wow. Yes! We baited it! They were power crushing a lot. I didn't call that out earlier. Man, having a 14 frame launcher really, like, simplifies some things. Uh-oh. I like that. Yeah, Bryan's is kind of crazy. I think it's like, depends on how lunatic the character is, right? Like if they've got like... Ooh, nice. I ducked. If they've got like somersaults and other crazy panic buttons, you kind of start to notice that their power crushes don't do as much. Nice. Oh. Nice counter hit. Nice stuff. You can tell that they're trying to find their opening, and I'm trying to stay safe when I do things. Okay. Nice. I sidestep. Why did I sidestep? Ah! Let's do this and block. Wow, it beat me! Nice stuff. They beat us. Good games. I think that, the down for one play is getting interesting. I think we are getting a lot of traction with it, and people are starting to run away, right? So now it's just like remembering to kind of complement it with our other moves, right? Okay. I'm practicing kind of like doing a dash in into a single one, right? Just getting better at landing the move. Hopefully we have time for two more, if not just one is fine.
Get ready for the next
Jack,
battle.
okay. Alright. A lot of infinite stages. This one's truly infinite. Good punish. I've already started doing a down 4 into a side step right. Oops. Into a side step left, rather. Because he's, like, tending to fight back with a low. That might be launched now. See this? That's what I'm trying to catch. Alright. There it is again. They can't help it. Oh, it's gonna miss. Woo! Thanks, 91. And it's not just a read. It's we saw them do it several times, right? They can't help it. And now they're getting their momentum going. We don't really know what they're gonna do here. Wow, it just happened to work on back one as well. See? Wow, alright. Not bad, right? And you can tell that we're still just throwing in a down for one. Exactly, Dodger. Like, we're gonna get blown up eventually, right? It's just a question of when. Maybe it's just block, right? I'm gonna do a back one here. Into this, into a low. Because they've been respecting it, right? Go for this. That seems punishable. That's also my sin, I believe. Nice, I orbitaled. Nice. They really, the other thing is that when we're up against them, they did it again. They can't help it. Nice slow parry. That's actually kind of interesting. Sure. So he was running out, I should have known. Just go ahead and block. We'll do this. I don't think it'll kill. But yeah, let's see. Nice flipper. Does this kill me? It does. Wow. Oh, he did it. And it crushed my jab. That was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to fisherman's. I notice I'm not doing anything now. So now I can do two. Nice hug. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this person is like running for their life right now. That's actually a good thing. Okay, good throw. Nice. Nice! Okay, cool. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, I tried to Fisherman Slam, and I messed up the input. It ended up with Crouch Dash 2-2. But, that's okay. Ooh, I like that. Okay. One thing that we're starting to notice... Nice. One thing that we're starting to notice is that they're letting the down fours kind of happen. Oh, you can't sidestep right there. Nice duck. I think we're falling for the Bryan stuff again. Wow. That's crazy. They were really just looking for that whiff. I respect it. I respect it. a ton of damage. Could be worse. Oh, I didn't break it, did I? Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Difficult stuff, but I think we fought pretty well.
Get ready for the next
So then it becomes like, this is an interesting thing that we've started to deal with against, like, this has been a theme today. A lot of people are just doing this. They're just trying to get out of whatever the hell's going on. And that's been interesting. I don't know what to make of that, because we can chase him down with down for 1. I mean, down for 2. Down 4. Sorry, down 4. Chase him down with the down 4. Oh, good to see you, Sir Special, by the way. I didn't say hi to you. Oh, look at this. Awful. Awful. Alright, we have one more set today, and then we will wrap up for the day. This has been some pretty interesting practice, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Like, this has been kind of enlightening about, like, what we can and can't do with this move. Just chilling. Nice. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Interesting how they're playing, right? So one thing we're noticing, right, is that they're just kind of looking for that one. Pretty sure that's 14. Hey, Incog, thank you for the raid. Good to see you, man. I sidestepped right there. It didn't work. Oh, wow. Going to finish it? Nope. Okay. We're learning how to down 4-1. We're near the end. This is our last set to the day for the day, actually. Oops. Reset it. Wow. That's actually cool. So if I go for a soccer kick incorrectly, you have time to rage art it. That's crazy. That move is busted. You see how busted my move is? That move is busted. We're going to do a down 4 here, see what he does. He just runs up, right? So we'll do another one. Makes him think about it. Go for this throw. They're panicking a lot here. So, like, we're kind of getting a lot of information from that, right? I'm just going to jab. Notice that he even pressed after. Man, I cannot break that throw. It is a 1 break. Huh. I do know the break. Yeah, that always works. Bryan damage. Yeah, that always works, doesn't it? Cool, we're back. I'm just gonna block. See, he does sidestep in the button. That was sick. Good throw. I think it's 13 now. I'm starting to think it's 13. Interesting. I like how he's dashing in. I did gunjack. They crushed me. Oh, he goes for this. I should have probably thought of something else. Interesting. Their offenses throw me off. There it is. Alright, whew. Got it. We'll go for this. I tried. There it is. Nice. See how we can kind of like feel that they're scared, right? They're like, surely this is the point where they press. This is the point where they press, right? I do think that as soon as I like land a low, I need to be ready for that. They're doing it a lot. I'll just block. That's fine. I'm fine blocking. Sure. Every law likes to do that. Or this is the same law and they keep changing the name. Oh my gosh, my brakes are so bad on that. You can feel me pressing the one button, and I'm so slow. Alright. I cannot guess right. I'll just hold the block here, that's fine. And we win. Cool. Pretty fun. Alright, so as you can see, today was a interesting practice section on down forward 1. We lost God of Destruction several times as part of doing it, but I think the moral of the story, or the takeaway of today, and we're going to take this into the games tomorrow on P2 side, is that down forward 1 is not in itself the move that you're using to get huge counter hits. And that's why I've been struggling so hard with Bryan's down forward 1 recently. I think that every other poke from Bryan has some sort of like aspect to it where your opponent panics and you get a counter hit. Like down 2, down forward 2, even jab because it's +8, right? All of these moves have some sort of frame, pushback, something that gives your opponent a chance to do something crazy and get a launch. I think that down forward 1, with some exceptions of like really deep timing, is not about that. Down forward 1 though, very quickly downloads those timings from your opponent so that you can, it strengthens the rest of Bryan's kit because it induces a reaction. It demands a reaction, whereas the other moves do not. You can play against someone, and you can do down 4, down 4, down 4, and they just hold back the whole time, right? And then eventually they hot pick or something. Down forward 1 has so many variations of the move, right? it has so many variations of the move, and you're so close to the opponent that at the very least, you do down for one, they never do anything, so you just hatchet kick them, right? It just turns into a free hatchet kick at the very least. But usually, you do something, if you use that move, something is going to come out from your opponent, and I think that's why that move is so good, is that you are figuring out how patient are they? Do they mash immediately after that first down for one? Do they instead mash in the later ones? Do they wait until more come out? Do they wait until, like, you know, do they never, right? Do they wait always stubbornly until the launch punishable ender, right? What are they doing? And I think one of the viewers brought this up. I think it was Dodger. It might have been Rufus. I don't remember who brought it up specifically, but also you kind of get to know, like, do they even know the frames of the move, right? Like, what are they choosing to mash with or trying to do? So I think that's sort of been our takeaway for today. I think it's a very strong move. I'm kind of starting to get, I'm starting to, like, figure it out a little bit, but I think I need more time to get used to using the move and getting very natural with using that move to set things up. But I do think that all the other practice that we've been doing does help us with that. So, that being said, this is a pretty good video. Let's go ahead and do that sign off, and then we'll kick off a raid. So if you're coming from YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up, and if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VonTiban. We stream Tekken Bryan Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. The first hour is going to be a lightning session or replays, and the next 2 hours is this structured learning section that you just watched, where I'm taking a concept, this time down for one, taking it into matches, and trying to get good at using it. So with that being said, I hope that was useful for you. All this is down in the description below, as well as a link to our Discord and a link to our punishment training that I've been working through. So with that being said, thank you so much. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.